Gentlemen, welcome to the Arty 84 show. It's the 25th edition here on the, what is today? It's the 21st of August? Is that what it is?
It is.
The 21st or 22nd? 22nd of August.
22nd of August, yes.
Year of the Lord. We're here live in Revere, of course. As always, the Adam the Mallet to the right of me.
What's up?
Ronald Doubleback, not here.
Or sleeping and wouldn't let me in when I was pounding on the door.
Oh, you were pounding on the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working overnights now, so he's probably sleeping.
Yeah.
So you probably scared the shit out of him.
No, I should have got up and looked at the people. I actually could unscrew the people, but I didn't know what would happen. I totally unscrewed it and was going like this, and then I'm like, I don't think I want, and then I put it right back. I didn't know what would happen.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What was that going to do if you unscrewed the people?
I don't know. I didn't want to mess with it completely.
Like, what was you going to stick your finger in there to try to open the door?
No, see what would happen. I didn't pull it out all the way, but that'll get you in trouble.
That'll get you in trouble, too. Jesus. So a lot's going on. It's been 2 weeks. We were on here last week.
Yeah.
But we are here this week, and we're going to recap everything. Last week, if you weren't here, we found out that Adam will be joining us in our New Orleans adventure.
And it is official. It's not just talked about now. It's official.
Eric DePowers will be joining us as well. Mm-hmm. Ronald Doubleback and his brother of the Matthew variety will also be there. Of course, Susie J will be there.
What is it, 7 people?
Yeah, and Little Tommy and Nola. No shows. And they won't be joining us.
Yeah, that might be a good thing.
But, you know.
We all need vacations.
The real Tom Brady will be there.
That's true.
Granted, he doesn't get injured week 1.
Yes.
Or dies, you know, or gets injured during the game. That'd be terrible, huh? Did you get injured that game we go to?
At least you'd always remember it. Like, you could say you were there. I mean, it would suck, but would it really be that bad in the sense that, you know, it's a memory?
I remember, well, I remember exactly where I was sitting when he went down in 08. I was at the Border Cafe, the old Border Cafe, with my mother watching the game. It was week 1 against the Chiefs, and I was about half a quarter into the game. He goes down with that ACL, the MCL.
Yes.
And I remember where I was when Bledsoe went down in 01. It was post 9/11. I was watching it in my living room against the Jets. So things you remember. Things that make you go,
What was probably I'm trying to think of the worst football injury. It was probably Theismann, right? They said that when he broke his leg, a few people in the stands heard it from a few rows. They said it was that bad. Yeah.
The worst one I ever seen live was the kid who played in the NCAA tournament. Remember that college basketball player?
Oh, is that what, did his leg like flail?
Yeah, it literally snapped, and you could see it bend, and then the bone literally broke on the court. I forget what team he played for. I want to say North Carolina or something like that.
I don't.
Do you remember, CJ?
What was it?
The kid who was playing basketball in the tournament, and his leg snapped.
Louisville.
Oh, it was Louisville. That's what it was. Yeah.
I don't think. I know. I'm trying to think of
That
any
was
sort
the
of.
worst sight ever.
Were you there live? Were you there or watching? You mean?
Huh?
Were you there, or you mean watching?
Oh, I'm watching it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen one live, like an injury to like a? I'm trying to think. The only sports injury I've ever witnessed live, I remember, was like in the late '80s. I was at a Red Sox game, and Marty Barrett got injured sliding into first base, and that's all I remember. Anything ever seen?
If I've ever seen an injury live,
Like bad enough where someone was like not like had like walked to the dugout. It was had like the ambulance had to come and like cart them off, like that bad.
I was at a Pats game against Miami late. It was like the last game of the season. It was snowing out.
Yeah.
Right, 4 or 5 years ago, and I was sitting in the end zone. I was probably 10 rows out in the corner. And a guy in the Dolphins took a hit, and I remember they slowed the game down. They had to stop everything because he had to cut it off and over. It was weird because it was snowing, so they had to bring a little plow out to plow a path to the guy who was laying on the field.
Yeah.
And they threw him onto the stretcher, and they had but the snow was accumulating so fast that they had to keep it out. It was the bizarrest thing ever.
Well, that's what those people are paid for. I'm glad.
But
getting their money's worth. You know.
Yeah, so that's that. If you're watching now, we're gonna be breaking news. Isaiah Thomas no longer a Celtic, and I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I think it's a good move.
You think so?
I do. I mean, the thing is, we really won't know for sure until we know where that Nets pick lands.
True.
I think, but as of right now, I'm fine with it because I mean, Kyrie Irving's younger, he's better.
Yep.
Right. So
I don't know. We had this discussion last week. 2 weeks ago. I don't know if he's better.
He might, but he hasn't reached his ceiling yet. That's the point. Like he can still get better. We know what Isaiah Thomas is. He's not going to get better. Isaiah Thomas is. We've seen the pinnacle.
Tell me, you changing the channel? You didn't watch it or something?
No, but I'm right. I think we've seen the.
It's on the remote.
I can't get a word.
Jesus.
We've seen the pinnacle of Isaiah Thomas.
You think so?
I don't think.
Well, so the pros, Isaiah won't be on the team after next year because they're not going to pay him his max contract that he wants.
True, but
so
Curry
we only
is upgrade.
we got 1 year of Isaiah. Also, we don't know where that Nets pick's going to pick. Nets are getting better, so they're not might not be a lottery pick next year. And if they are, there might be a high lottery. And after number 3 or number 4, it's not worth it.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Crowder was good.
We would have to dump him at some point anyway.
We got that pick up the guy from Detroit whose twin was playing on the Wizards. What's his name? Him and his twin brother play in the league. I forget. But we picked him up.
It starts with a W, I think.
Think so, yeah.
Alden or I don't remember.
But now we got him, and we also got Haywood.
Yeah. No, they're going to be.
We got a year later with Brown, and then we have Tatum, who's been performing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So,
and we still got the Lakers.
We still got the Lakers pick. We still got the Brooklyn 2019 pick.
Yeah, I think we have a Grizzlies pick in there
somewhere. We still got our pick.
Yeah.
I think we have a Philly pick that's protected or something like that.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not like it's bare. Like we got stuff coming.
And we got Kyrie for what, 5 years, 4 years?
Yeah, exactly. That's the big
deal. He signed the deal with Cleveland.
He's good. He's a star.
And then Cleveland's just like, get rid of him. Now I got excited. I thought we were getting LeBron.
What the hell? No way.
Imagine.
No way.
Imagine LeBron was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me try the Celtics.
I don't think I was actually surprised.
I mean, would you really be disappointed if LeBron came to the Celtics?
Yes.
No, it's fun until we're 10-1 in the first 11 games.
I think it would be good for really good, obviously really spectacular for 4 years, 5 years. You know.
Now, how do you feel? Do you think LeBron jumped ship sooner than we think to go to the West Coast?
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, after this, I think he's going to do 1 more year in Cleveland. He's gone.
You think he might try to get out of Cleveland before the season starts?
I thought there were reports that he's even said that. Like, damage is done with management. It's irreversible. He's gone.
I mean, he can still opt out now. He can leave before the season starts if he wants to.
I hope he doesn't because it's going to be awesome to see the Cavs and Celtics.
But you think
Kyrie's going to have a grudge? Isaiah's going to have a grudge, and it's going to be awesome.
But knowing, and we can always get Isaiah back next year because he has a 1 year deal with Cleveland.
But
this is it.
Yeah.
So if they shop him around next year and he can't get a max deal, we can get him for what we may think his market value is, say $10 million, right? If no one else wants to pay him, we already have the history of him. That's just a piece we could have. That could be something we could add on later. But we'll talk about that. But the fact is, you think LeBron's ego is so big that he knows now that he's the second best team in the East.
Yeah, he pushed away probably one of the best players he's ever going to play with.
He's the second. I mean, how is he not the second best team in the East? We got Haywood. We got
we are the best.
What the hell's his name? Horford.
I think the Celtics are the best. Yep.
Kyrie Irving.
They got a good 3. They have a great 3.
Who do you think would you agree that Kyrie Irving's the second best player in the East?
Yeah. Yes, I would go.
It's a pretty strong argument.
I think so.
And look at it this way. Toronto just blew up their team, right? Yep. So the only kind of team that was a threat to you is Toronto. They're gone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta lost Dwight Howard. I don't know how good he was. I mean, he's down in Charlotte. Wizards kind of maintained. The Wizards are the only team, I think, that stayed the same.
Yeah.
They didn't get better.
Well, I think it's hilarious because of LeBron we're better now, if you think about
LeBron
it. Like, he pushed away the best player. He pushed away the best player that he's ever played with.
And when you think about it, we traded Paul Pierce.
Because he's better than Wade.
Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett for Brown, Tatum, and now Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
I would say that's a pretty good, I think, in a big picture. Now, we're looking about 7 years from that trade, 6 years ago from that trade, right? Yes. In a big picture, I think Danny actually did a good job, don't you think?
Yes, honestly,
do you think there's anything Danny could have done that he didn't do?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it might be that they gave up too much, but I don't really know
yet.
So. We don't know yet. Like I said, we don't know where that pick is going to land.
Who would they give up, though? But when you think big much, like, all right, you're thinking in the
I'm
terms
glad
of
he
just
made
the
it
pick.
I'm so sick of picks being gathered.
But you're thinking of terms of just the pick, right?
Yeah.
So, yes.
But what was given up for guys like Butler and all those guys? I feel like not as much was given up for a certain, you know what I mean?
But, so, Butler was the... Who's the guy on Indiana that I couldn't think of his name? Got traded to.
I see his face. I wish I knew.
Me and her were trying to think of it in the car, but he ended up going to Oklahoma City. Right?
Yes. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I was.
And then Butler went to Minnesota.
Yes.
On trade night, and you had Chris Paul went to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now Houston, Oklahoma City, and obviously Golden State are probably the 3 best teams in the NBA right now.
Yeah. Skill-wise, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, only one of those teams gets to make it out of the Western Conference. Okay?
Yeah.
Eastern Conference. Who's the 2 best teams right now? You can make the debate that Cleveland's still a top 5 team because they have LeBron, right?
Yeah.
And all those years.
And Isaiah, he's still good.
And Isaiah, okay.
If they even keep him, who knows what they might do with Isaiah?
Who knows? They might just flop him.
They're stupid. That management's dumb. They might trade him for like a bag of like basketballs. We'll give you all
If anyone knows who we can't think of his name, who played for the Pacers that they just traded to. I can't think of his name for the life of me. And all my devices are being used to.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, I can Google this.
Oh wait, I'm on power.
Piece
saver
of
mode
player
because I use much battery, so I can get
traded to OKC. It's gonna kill me. Paul George. That's the tip of my tongue.
What did they give up for George? You know, like it wasn't as much as what Ainge just gave up for Kyrie, but Kyrie Irving.
But Kyrie Irving, we just said, is the second best player in the East.
Yeah.
So that means Paul George is not the second best player.
Younger.
That means Butler's not the second best player. Both of them show that they really can't hang in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Kyrie can hang in the playoffs.
He can. Yeah.
I mean, I think Danny. I think if we could have got those two guys on the cheap, but I think what happened was a lot of these teams knew what we had for assets, so they tried to gouge us.
Yep.
You know, if you know a guy was a millionaire, right? You know he was coming. What you were a car dealer, and you guy was walking to your lot, right? You know he had the money. You're not gonna give him the cheapest rate, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who is on a budget, you're gonna give him a better deal.
But
so
the thing is, why couldn't they put a protection on the Nets pick? That might have been something like
because I don't think that Nets pick is going to be as good as it was this year. There is no chance they get.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no chance they get number 1 2 years in a row. There's very, very slow chances they get in the top 3 2 years in a row. And the way that Brooklyn's been trading and been building a team, Brooklyn is not a contender, but they're a middle of a pack team. They're a Milwaukee Bucks, I think. I think they will be a team. They're not going to bomb next year because they can't afford to. They have tons of. I honestly think the worst team in the East next year is going to be the New York Knicks, hands down worst team. I think that's it, and I think they're gonna. And I think the New York Knicks are going to blow this season because they know that they're gone with. Anthony's gone after this year.
Oh,
right?
definitely. He doesn't want to be.
If he isn't already traded, he might. I think.
Who's the Russian guy they have too?
Porzingis. You might see, honest to God, Isaiah go to the Knicks because they might use that as a trade to get Anthony. Because it's been talked that Carmelo Anthony and LeBron want to play with each other, right? Well, the Celtics aren't trading with the Knicks. No way in hell they're going to give. They don't want Carmelo Anthony, right? If Carmelo Anthony wants to play with LeBron that bad, LeBron could say, "Listen, give me Anthony."
That's a good.
Right?
That's a very good take.
What else? What else are they going to get? They're not going to trade Kyrie Irving to the Knicks because I don't think it's worth it. Isaiah is a type of player that now they got picks. Look at this series going crazy all over. So now.
Is a type of player that we got picks.
It's a good stat.
So if you're the GM of the Cavs, now what you do is you got a pick.
Yeah.
You got some players who are like supporting role cast players, right? Like Crowder and Zenick, who had never even played a game in the friggin' NBA, right?
Yeah.
And you turn around and you go, okay, well Isaiah's a good player, but we can give him to the Knicks for Anthony because the Knicks will use him because they'll bring people to the. God, no one's going to see Anthony play, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if Isaiah gets flipped by the next few days.
Okay.
Or before the season starts, right?
I like that.
Now, with that in mind, the Knicks are trying to blow this season because now they just fired. They fired the GM. They fired what's his face, Mr. Triangle Defense, whatever, goofball. You know what I'm talking about,
I
right?
ain't talking about his name though.
Why are we so bad with names today?
I don't know. I don't follow basketball. I know these people. And
So
I know
who's
their
the
faces.
coach of? Who's the coach of?
I think we're frozen on
the
Periscope.
Lakers all those years,
I
and
think
the
we're
coach of Chicago all those years.
I think we're frozen on Periscope already.
Yeah.
No one's moving.
No, it's
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
I
It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm surprised no one out there in Facebook land's helping us.
I can't wait.
Lakers coach with Kobe. You gonna
Oh,
see
Hugh
it?
Jackson.
Hugh Jackson.
Sorry,
Hugh
yeah.
Jackson.
Hugh Jackson. Hugh
Phil
Jackson.
Jackson.
Hugh Jackson. Directed
Phil
Lord of the Rings. I
Yes,
think.
all right.
Alright, sorry.
they
Frodo
fired-
isn't going to be bouncing balls down like a basketball court.
They fired him. I'm telling you, Celtics are the best team in the East right now. On paper, they are the Red Sox of the NBA.
Okay.
Because they're a stacked team. There should be no reason. Now now say LeBron, Isaiah had that injury, right? Little hip thing, right? Maybe it's worse than we think. Isaiah is older, like you said.
Yeah, he's older.
Kyrie's a lot younger. Kyrie's played in finals. He's had the experience. He's been in playoffs. I don't know. Hayward's a really good player. And Horford is not a number one.
Stud.
Horford is a
No.
2 or a 3 guy.
Yeah,
which
he is. That's
is
fine.
now, but he wasn't that last year. Last year he was the number 1 guy. Even though Isaiah was better than him going into the season last year, we looked at Horford as number 1, right?
Yes.
This year we're looking at Horford as number 3, and that's what he is.
Yeah.
He's a number 3 player. He plays the center,
complements other players.
plays forward. He's the 5 and 4 guy. With him now in a position where the stress is off of him, I bet he performs a hell of a lot better.
How old is he? I think he's
And
in his
Horford's
30s.
my age. I think you actually know. I think he's about 30 years old.
Okay.
So Horford's 30. Most of our team's under the age of 30. I think it's a great deal.
That's
I think
great.
I think Danny finally pulled the trigger. The only thing that I'm very skeptical about Kyrie Irving is that the 2 years before LeBron got to that team, they were the last place team in the East. Now I don't know if the GM was telling him, let's just bomb so we can get LeBron and we get the first pick.
But how was he doing, even though they were losing? How was he doing? Because one person can't.
He wasn't. His numbers were lower than they are now, but it was his first and second year.
True.
They also used that first round pick that year to trade to get Kevin Love.
Yeah.
So that could have been in the back of their mind. We get his bomb, right?
Yeah. But Kyrie's he's got good players around him now. It's not like that Cleveland team. He was like it. You know what I mean? Like
He's got multiple players now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he only had LeBron.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he has a variety of players to compliment him. Jeez, words are just not flowing today.
Yeah.
Tommy, can I have the remote control back, by the way, buddy? We were putting the Red Sox game on. You sat in the remote control, you changed it. Now we're watching some show on. What's going on here? Red Sox win, 2-1 last time we checked. So I had the Celtics Cleveland game for next season, right? So I sold it. 12 hours before they announced that Paul Pierce's number was going to be retired that game. And 3 days before we found out that that's the first time Cleveland's going to play Boston at home. So for the $250 I got per ticket, I could have probably got about $500 per ticket.
Oh yeah, easily. Easily.
So I just lost $500 today.
Wow.
Easily.
It's okay.
Easily $500. I lost $500. I might as well take in the tickets when I get them, take them outside, and have Nola take a big steamy poop on them. I mean, that's basically what I did. Because what's going to happen is now I'm going to be even out more money because I made $500 on the 2 tickets, right?
Yeah. But it all balances out. You realize.
But I'm probably going to spend that much to go to the game.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
So it's all a wash.
It is all a wash. It's not a loss. It's just more of a wash.
No, it's probably going to be a loss.
Yeah, probably.
Because then I go to the game and I spend money.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
New Orleans is coming up, and you're probably going to spend.
I'm going to Tennessee. I'm going to Maine this weekend and Tennessee the weekend after that. So if you want to break into my house, that's when to go.
I got a place in Maine because my dad now lives there. And he's like a nice little place on the lake
Oh,
near Bangor, the casino.
that's right. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Could take you up sometime.
Bangor and Bangor.
Yeah, I can take you up sometime.
Yeah, we can go fishing. You fish? You a fisher?
I don't mind it. I kind of find it just as an excuse to drink.
Yeah, what is it?
You know? I know.
This podcast / live stream is an excuse to drink.
It might be very well.
Right?
Might be. Yeah.
Us going on vacation is an excuse to drink. Us going to New Orleans definitely is an excuse to drink.
I've cut back until then too. I'm
Yeah,
savoring.
you're holding yourself back?
Yeah.
Wait till you sit in Razoo's and you buy 1 Bud Light and they give you 3 free.
I'll take that any day. Yeah.
That's we call it the Eric Powers special. Between I think was it between noon and 5, Zeus, or something like that, or between 2 and 5 or something.
I think it goes to like 7 or 8.
Yeah, you might be right. I think it might be till like 2 to 7 or something like that. You can sit down, and it's a great place because they have music that plays inside, and then outside is a courtyard, and you can hang out. And the problem is when they give you the beers, you have to. They don't give you anything to keep them cold. They just hand you 4 beers.
That's fine.
But we're gonna be going down in September, so it'll still be a little muggy, but it won't be as bad as it was when I was down there in July.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
September is a hot one.
July was hot.
Other than that, though, what else is going on? Oh, I've been putting myself through a challenge here.
Yeah.
Where I have to do 100 push-ups a day for 30 days.
How's it working out for you?
I'm 2 days in, and I fit. Well, I don't consider myself starting yet.
You know what's funny? You're talking about working out, and Fatty Matty just joined.
Oh.
So hello, Fatty Matty.
I'm.
Adam's doing workouts for you.
So
Clearly, you're not doing it.
So it's I'm trying to do 100 push-ups a day, and I haven't considered myself started yet because I haven't had the time to do 100 push-ups a day.
Yes.
The first time 2 days
Are
ago.
you using your arms or
It doesn't have to be all in a row.
something else?
It doesn't have to be all in a row. Just 100 push-ups a day.
Okay.
Right. So 2 days ago, I did like 40, and then yesterday I did 60, and I am ridiculously sore. Even though I work, I'm not used to just that motion.
Yeah.
So it's like regardless of
The fuck? I mean the missionary position motion?
no, regardless of working out, like you just do certain things mechanically that
Yeah.
you need to do. So it's like I did 60 yesterday, and my collarbone area around here is like burning still.
Okay.
So today I haven't done any. Once we're done with this, I'm probably gonna do 10.
You gonna do them here?
Probably. Actually, the dogs will probably gather around me.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll try to get
So you want to see
knock out 10.
Wanna
Just
see him
just
knock
to
out 10 push-ups?
I'm trying to do 100 a day, 100 push-ups a day
Yeah.
for 30 days. So that brings us to pretty much New Orleans.
Okay.
That's
pretty impressive.
see if I can. I don't know. It's just something to occupy my mind. Something.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting.
Was that sarcasm? That's very interesting.
Maddie goes, everyone leaves sore when they leave the gym. So he's saying he's not too impressed with your ability to do push-ups.
Okay.
So I think Maddie, who the last person who should be commenting on anyone's workout ability, is
It's easy to comment from behind the computer.
it is true. He's a troll. Maddie's a modern day internet troll. But we will be.
He's a good guy, though. I love him.
If you're anyone out there, it's going to be. We will be in New Orleans. The weekend the Patriots are there, which is the week 2 of the NFL season. We'll be there Saturday. All of us as a group. You'll get to see me. You'll get to see the Mallets. You get to see Ronald Doubleback. You get to see Fatty Matty. You get to see Susie J. You get to see Eric Danger Powers. It's almost like a wrestling. It's like one of those events where you go to see wrestlers. It's almost like Comic-Con for the North Shore of Revere.
Well, now we have a cluster bomb of everybody, so
Yes.
it's going to be interesting to see
This
how
is like
everybody.
it's just like when the Eagles got together to play one more time during the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You get to see like all of us. Like
They all hate each other. That's the difference. We don't hate each other.
I mean, we hate each other occasionally.
We have gripes with each other.
and I'm sure we'll hate each other at least once or twice during this trip.
Probably.
At least for a few hours.
Yes, probably. And then
I mean, at some point, at one point, the 6 of us are gonna have to be separated.
it's like strains and just rub some dirt on it and get over it.
I'm
That's
sure
kind of
there
what
will
it
be a situation in which the 6 of us will be
And
irritated.
I'll probably have to break it up. I realize I'm the middle guy. I'm always the one.
It could be you. Could be the
No,
guy
I
that
never-
they don't want. You know.
And then not in these situations.
It could be like the time you were banging on my hood at the Kowloons.
See, okay, we've talked about this. I have looked back on this, and I said from your point of view, I could understand where you were going with it,
Yeah.
but that was not remotely what I was thinking. But I could see how you would interpret it. It was
I'm
dark.
just saying.
I get it.
Anything can happen.
I get it.
Anything
Anything
can happen.
I mean, no one's gonna pull a gun. That's not gonna happen.
Nobody'll hate me.
Imagine if 6 of us, all the guys, like Susan does something, just make us all angry.
Maybe. Could happen.
Eric will be mad if Susan cockblocks him, which I don't think she will.
He'll cockblock himself.
Yeah,
He'll
Yeah, take him to.
He will
like,
cockblock
your-
himself.
And then he'll
French
just-
fries and he'll go raw.
it's true.
And then I could be talking to somebody and maybe trying to help him and be like, I could be talking to somebody.
Yeah,
trying to
I
win,
mean, I've seen-
And then he might walk up and just destroy the whole thing and ruin it for himself.
I've
He might
seen
try to help.
situations where girls were pretty much ready for his taken, and he somehow mishandled that situation.
No, because
to the point.
this is what happens. He has that, like, okay, if you have like 1 or 2 beers, it might loosen you up a little bit, but then the problem is you have more, and then it just turns into a jubbly mess.
Well, it's gonna be
And
fun.
then he doesn't know when to stop.
What I would like to
That's
do,
just happens.
since all of us will be together on Saturday as a group, I think we should do a little mini pub crawl on Bourbon Street. That's what we'll be doing anyways.
I can't wait to see how many Patriots fans take over. New
Oh, there will
Orleans.
be a lot. I guarantee it.
I'm excited for that.
There'll be as much down there as if there's probably a Super Bowl. I can guarantee it because I've talked to a few people already, and groups of people already making their trek down. Because it's September, the weather's still nice. It's it's they only play once every 8 years there.
True.
Unless it's obviously a Super Bowl or whatnot. But I think that I think that it will be a highly New England takeover. And Susan will be the only one in the group of everyone wearing a Saints jersey. So, and no longer does Susan. Not only does she have to get a new Saints jersey because you had a Cooks, right?
No, I had the Jimmy Graham.
Oh, she had Jimmy Graham.
I'm going to buy a Cooks jersey for Patriots.
Who no longer plays on the team. She also bought an Isaiah Thomas T-shirt, which no longer plays on the team.
I'm buying a Cook's Patriots
Glad I
shirt.
didn't buy his jersey.
Right?
Not jersey. It's on my list to buy a Cook's Patriots shirt to go to New Orleans.
It's a nice looking. He's 14. So his number? He's 14, right?
I think so.
Or 17? Or it's 14.
Whatever it is, I'm buying it.
14.
Yeah.
I'm buying it just to go to New Orleans. It's worth it.
Have you seen him at all for the one quarter he's played so far in the preseason?
I don't.
Looks good.
I don't wait too much on preseason. I don't even.
No, but him and Brady did the quick 5-minute drill going right out.
Yeah, I saw a catch you made. Yeah,
It's pretty nasty.
it is. It will be.
He's
With the Patriots, you never know though. That's the problem.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Rice. He reminds me of Jerry Rice. A shorter Jerry Rice Cooks.
Mm-hmm.
He's no Randy Moss. Randy Moss was a big guy who can literally.
Yeah, he's not.
It was a matchup. He wasn't the fastest guy, but he was bigger than you, so he could able to box you out. Cooks is a smaller guy, but he's faster and he's more
really
mobile,
fast.
like Jerry Rice was. He doesn't. I think Jerry Rice has inches on his butt.
It's gone.
He is, and Cooks did go with a slow Breeze as a quarterback. I mean, Breeze is still good, but his reaction time is a lot slower than Brady's is. His arm is less, not as good as Brady's. And
No, Brady's has a better arm than Brady. I
You think so?
Yeah.
What about accuracy?
No, Brady.
Brady, I think, is on spot.
Yeah, Brady's on spot, and Brady, I think Brady's good for like mid-short. Brady can gun at that, but like going long, no, I think Brady has a better arm. Long.
He might, and I think Peyton probably had a better arm than Brady as well.
Yeah, until his last couple of years.
Depth-wise, but accuracy. On that, I mean, I don't think Peyton ever threw a hard spiral. Every time he threw the ball, it was a wobbly ball.
Even especially his last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that Broncos.
Even when he was a rookie, I
defense.
don't ever remember him throwing a crisp spiral. And Bledsoe was the same way. Bledsoe never threw a crisp. Brady's is so tight. It's like a
close range. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's
a
bullet.
bullet.
It's a BB. Yeah.
Velocity, Brady's probably faster than Breeze, but for distance,
No, I think
Breeze probably got
I think Breeze has the distance
over Brady.
Yeah.
But not the velocity.
No, I don't think so. No.
But the velocity is only good if your receivers are on the same timing.
True.
I mean, Edelman can run out there and without even looking at Brady, knows exactly where he's going to be on the field, where that ball is going to be.
The thing
right?
is, though, Brady has never been that guy to throw deep a lot. I mean, when they had
No.
Moss that one year, they did, but like he's just never been that guy.
Because
He's
Moss
been
could do it. But then again, Brady's never had a big guy before or after Moss.
Yeah, but it is
So,
a system too.
It's a system.
Yeah.
But we gotta remember they did depend a lot on Moss that year because they didn't have. What they had Jimmy Graham that year? Was he the tight end in 07?
And for who? Jimmy Graham?
Not Jimmy Graham. Ben Watson.
Oh, Watson. Oh, God, maybe.
I think it was Watson was the big tight end we had, and we really didn't have much after that. When you got the depth chart, I think we had.
No, we didn't have a lot of.
We got what's his face back from Seattle that year, didn't we?
Seattle.
Stallworth.
Dante Stallworth?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I haven't heard that.
I think we got him back that year. I don't know, but we just had a lot of. We were dependent a lot on Randy Moss that year.
We did.
And we had Welker as well, but Welker was definitely playing hurt during that Super Bowl. I mean, those catches that he should have got that we threw. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go 16-0 this year.
Not neither.
I'm afraid.
No, don't ever go 16-0.
It's a nasty taste in your mouth. You know what I mean?
It
I mean,
is.
even the Dolphins didn't go 16-0.
No, they didn't.
What did they go 15-0? Was it back then? They only had they played 2 less games.
The only reason why you'd want them to go undefeated is to just rip that Don Shula team and all them assholes.
I
who
hate
sit
that
there and
every year.
Remember when the Patriots lost? They were like, yeah, because they were that means they're still undefeated.
Yes, and every year they have a party. Every
Yeah,
year
they do.
when a team goes
Party.
undefeated, because I think it was the Broncos that year were going. Remember the Broncos went to like week 10
Yeah.
without losing the game?
Yeah.
No, it was even worse. It was your Saints beat the Falcons, or was it Carolina? Carolina went to week 15 undefeated,
Yeah.
and the Saints beat them.
No.
No?
Atlanta beat
Oh,
them.
it was Atlanta that beat them? Atlanta that beat them.
Because the Saints played them the week before.
And almost
they
beat 'em.
almost
That's
beat
right.
'em. I was, oh,
And those-
God, I was,
And you got to think these people who played for that team, right, back in '72, gotta almost be dead right now, right? I mean, football players only last till they're about 60.
I
And
know,
they're
right?
like,
They die and
who-
their brain gets analyzed and
like-
finds all the shit in it.
NFL players and WWE players. Is it WWE now? Is that what they call it?
WWE.
Is it WWF? What's the wrestling called now?
Yeah, WWE. Yeah.
WWE and NFL players don't live long.
No, they don't.
The average life for a WWE wrestler is like 48 years old.
That's because they're chronic alcoholics.
Oh, and the
they-
steroids and the
And
speed
steroids.
and,
Yeah.
You know, football players just go crazy. They go cuckoo.
No, they're cuckoo bananas.
Speaking of football players, you see OJ has a he said to someone once he gets out, he's killing Chris Kardashian. Yeah, I was reading this article today. Apparently, he's not a fan of Miss Kardashian.
Oh, really?
/ Miss Jenner.
You mean Chloe's mom?
Chloe's dad. Yeah,
Chloe's dad is a
Chloe's
fan of
dad is a little upset with the wife, the father, with Chloe. And if I was Chris Kardashian, I'd watch out because old Jay, who's 74, 75 years old and only has a few years left, anyways.
He doesn't care anymore.
You know, if he's going to go out, he's going to go out with a blaze of glory. And so she should watch out because apparently that's what I read in Star and Inquirer today.
So
I was waiting for my
Star Inquirer, a very reputable tabloid.
Well, I see, but 75% of the stuff is on the right path.
Yeah, maybe it's in the ballpark.
Because they get stuff, but they don't like a newspaper, like a Globe or a New York Times would make sure their sources are almost correct before. They just run with it.
Okay.
They're like a blog. They're like the Whirlwind Report.
No, I cite my sources. No, I cite my sources.
You have to pack you, but I don't cite my sources.
Just
Let's go with it. All right, go with it, baby.
Speaking of celebrities, we touched upon this earlier. So a bunch of nude photos just leaked.
Yeah, I wish I could unsee Lindsey Vohn's.
Lindsay Lohan, like peeing.
No,
I mean, it's Miley Cyrus.
No, I want to unsee what you showed me about Lindsey Vonn with the up close and personal.
Oh yeah, with her, yeah. But so a bunch of new
look
photos.
like Tommy with his tongue hanging out.
Just leaked. It's Tiger Woods is in one of them.
Tiger Woods very impressive.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
very impressive.
Good job, man.
I mean, I guess you kind of knew.
I know, right? He's got the gene,
right?
You know, and did we?
You show Sue's
Judd Apatow's daughter,
who blows my mind that she was on Knocked Up 10 years ago as a little kid.
She's like a little kid. Now she's 19 and has a selfie of a nudie.
Yeah.
And who else? Kristen Stewart, who she's a lesbian now, right?
Is she?
I think. I know, the Twilight girl.
Twilight, yeah. Maybe she's experimental.
So yeah, all these photos leak, and it's always funny how these photos always leak. And I think sometimes, like you said, it's on purpose.
It's on purpose.
But I think sometimes it's just that mentality of that'll never happen to me. I'll keep taking nude photos of myself.
Yeah, but look at the time that Brett Favre got busted because he was wearing Crocs, and he took a picture of his ding dong from the worst possible angle. You can do it from like above, right? That's the terrible angle.
I didn't see that photo.
Yeah, and he was wearing green Crocs,
well,
and they knew it was him because he had a wristwatch.
Does it go far?
It was. I mean, I think he just got out of the shower. I don't think he was sporting anything. From what I remember from the picture, he wasn't fully ready for presentation picture. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Like it was amazed that Tiger. Like you could tell, Tiger was at a hotel. He literally was out of the shower, and it was just dangling there.
Yeah.
It was like he went to the deli and he picked up a pepperoni, and he was just walking around.
He's flexing his abs a little too.
A little bit. Yeah. I guess so. But anyone out there who didn't think Tiger Woods was, packing some punch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's got enough problems, though.
I remember when I was a kid, the first celebrity to go naked that I remember was, obviously Pamela Anderson. That video.
Oh God, yes, we all know Pamela Anderson. And Tommy Lee, by the way, just got nailed for. Well, he didn't get busted. Nobody cared, but he just had sex on a plane. Somebody videoed him coming out with his girlfriend out of the man.
Yeah, he's a rock star. Why was he flying commercial, anyways?
Because it's all he can probably
time's tough for the Motley Crue. He's not flying private anymore.
I think Motley Crue's done. I think they had their last tour for the third time.
And those hepatitis.
They cured it now.
Yeah, I know, but you still got to take medicine to maintain it, don't you?
No, they cured it.
Is it gone? Yeah,
yeah, they cured it now. It's been cured. That hepatitis has been cured.
That's one good thing he doesn't have to worry about.
All right.
But it was obviously that video, and then it was Ginger Spice. Do you remember that one?
Oh,
she was an actual porn star before she was in the Spice Girls.
Okay, but that's making me think of another Reddit. Remember Pippi Longstocking? The girl who played Pippi Longstocking. She had a porn video come out.
Did she really? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not bad for someone who was in her 40s. Actually,
I remember. This is. We're gonna go way back into the Wayback Time Machine. It was 1997. I was able to obtain a picture of Ginger Spice naked.
Oh. You find it in the woods?
No, it wasn't. It was. I found it on the internet.
Find porn in the woods.
We were trading that picture. Now, hold your breath on this one. You could fit one of this picture on a floppy disk. So I had a double floppy disk drive on my computer at home. So we would get blank floppy disks, like the small ones, the 3.5 ones.
Yes.
But you could only fit one picture on there. Oh. At that resolution we had.
Damn, that's a high resolution then.
My friends were just popping them in. Instead of having, you would have discs of pictures for your library. And then the invention of the CD came out, and I'm like, whoa, I could stick 15 pictures on the CD. Mind blowing. No, but that's how far back we were. I bet I have that disc somewhere at my parents' house. If now the only problem is to obtain a computer that has a floppy disk drive, so one could read the disc.
And you probably look at it now and in a completely different way.
And how grainy it would be.
So soft core compared to how grainy it would be.
Oh my god! Yeah. It had to be 32.
Yeah.
DPI.
I had.
What's a digital camera now? 5,000?
I don't know. I think. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't even know anymore. But I remember I had these black and white printouts of Anna Nicole Smith. And
black and white, huh?
Yeah, black. Dude, it was just like this is before color printing. This is like when printing first came out.
That reminds me of something. Yeah, continue. I have something.
So I remember I had these pictures that like because my best friend at the time, Dan, he was the only one with like a printer. And it's that weird to say.
Did you guys ever call him?
So weird to say.
Did you ever guys ever call him Dan the Man?
No. But anyway, so the thing is, so we printed out all these photos, and I remember like, oh my god, and like folding them up, bringing them home, and hiding them behind my like.
Oh, you gotta hide them.
My disc, my CD player / dual deck cassette, tape deck, and I remember hiding them behind the speakers and being like, ooh, and I would like pull them out once in a while and look at them, and then. One day I found out that this is how I knew my mother was going through my room. Was because
for young Mallet's collection of
I don't know what
unmentionables.
There's no reason for her to be there, but I didn't know this until like several years later. Because she went to I guess Dan's mom and was like, because she knew that he was the only person with a printer.
Yeah,
and was like, I found these photos behind Adam's. What are these? She's like, I don't know. And then she talked to Dan about it.
She
and then
busted Dan.
Yeah.
And do you remember when you printed on in color, it would use one ink cartridge to print one picture?
I don't remember that, but I believe
we used to print them at school, but when we print them at home, I remember we had a printer, and it was the old HPs back in the day, and had they still have the colors and the black and whites, but you print out one picture on 8.5 by 11, it literally used your entire ink cartridge.
Oh shit!
It was like $70 to print out one picture. It's unbelievable.
I remember paying for AOL by the minute, or the hour, or whatever it was.
I used to get this. I used to get the CDs, right?
Yeah.
They give you like a free 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And when I was working at the Finish Line back in the mall, I used to bring my laptop in and just hook up to a phone line, and we'd have internet. It was like this is before you had internet on your phone. It was a big deal to have internet on your computer at work.
Yeah.
Hacking into the fax line. I would do that all the time.
That's pretty awesome.
We'd go down to Best Buy because they would give the CDs for free. Remember the free 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And you just have to create a new account number every time you did it. So every time I would go to work, I'd grab a hand film as I was walking into the mall, and we'd have internet in the back. And you could stream very pixelated video and download some very, very large songs that took you for an hour. But now you could all do it on your phone.
Yeah. Now it's like... it's free. It's amazing the porn industry is still worth billions and billions of dollars considering the amount of free porn out there. That is how dirty the world is.
There's still people that buy it.
It's still so free, and people are still buying it.
Because the free porn the people who do porn are are geniuses because they release 5 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Some of them you could probably find the full one, but for the most part, it's like clips, right?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like a long preview. It's like going to a trailer for a movie.
Yeah.
It gets you hooked.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ooh. And then people who are perverts out there start liking a particular porn star, and then they start celebrating their catalog. So next thing you know it, you know what I mean? Like it's like sick. But it's not just the United States. Japan, don't they have the vending machines that they use panties in?
They got some weird stuff going on.
I
don't even know Japan.
And they love the animated porn.
Goes on in Japan, I believe.
The animated porn they love.
Yeah, they do. They got
if you're a cartoon,
having sex with like.
I don't get it.
I don't